Hello everybody. Ooh, it is Syra and it is day 5, I think, of my 75 hardish, but it's actually like, it's day 5 of my ramp up to 75 hard. I'm getting a little better each day. Today I got in a couple of short walks. Working my way up to 2 45-minute exercise things. I got my scripting done. I got oral hygiene done this morning. I got a little bit of meditating done. I've been having fun outside with my dogs. I still have yet to find a book that I want to read, so that I still have to do. Let's see, what else have I accomplished? Couple of healthy meals. This morning was granola parfait with lots of fruits. I just made let's see, gnocchi, vegan meatballs, Brussels sprouts, mushrooms, and cauliflower gnocchi, which is really, really good. If you haven't tried it, you should really try that. Just see if you can see it. Sun is setting. That's a whole huge mess that my mom and I still have to finish taking care of. And that right there is some of that mess. It's a whole bunch of scrap metal from what used to be two mobile home trailers that were on this property, and the people abandoned them, and then they fell into a hole. They dug a hole because they wanted to make have a walkout basement. So they dug a hole. Okay, so they pulled in the 2 trailers, set them side to side or next to each other, and then started digging out from underneath, and they only supported one of the trailers with a log of some sort. That's all they had. And yeah, not really a good way to do it. I need to not turn the other way because my doggie is in the middle of a potty break. Okay, she's done. So mentally and emotionally, even though it's difficult for me to do things like film when my mom is around, I'm still better in some ways when she's around and worse in some ways when she's around. But let's see. My brain is now kind of numb. It's the end of the day. As you can see, the sun is setting. It's kind of obvious, isn't it? But I'm brilliant at pointing out the obvious. Uh-oh. Baby girl! There you are! Hi, baby girl! Come say hi. Oh. Okay. This is Serenity, aka baby girl. She is my escape artist. If she's out here too long by herself, she will find a way to get out of the fence. Although, right now, it's not that hard. There are some fence posts that I need to replace from last year and the winter when they snapped. Yeah, although hopefully I won't be at this property much longer. I think I mentioned it yesterday. I managed to actually pay off my property in Colorado, and I want to go be there as soon as I possibly can. Although I have to suss out something to live in, because there's nothing there. It's nothing. It's flat. Where there's a bunch of trees here, mine is just flat, nothing. Okay, so tomorrow I am looking to achieve a bit more than I did today. Although I don't know how it's going to work because tomorrow is Easter and my mom and I are going to go up to Duluth to a place called At Sarah's Table. Some of the most amazing food I've ever had, and they appeal to or cater to all eating types. If you're a carnivore, they've got meat. If you are vegetarian, they've got that. If you are vegan, they have some fantastic vegan meals. My favorite is the okonomiyaki. And my mom's favorite is the bibimbap. One's Japanese, one's Korean. They're both served with kimchi though, which is a Korean dish. Very, very major staple in the Korean diet. And I don't know if I've shared this with you yet, but I was born in Korea, raised with a lot of the food. So my fridge always has kimchi, and I always have gochujang in my cupboard. Although my face is a little puffy, so we needs to work on that. This next week, if everything works right, she and I, because she's my chunky butt, she and I will start doing walking every night for at least 45 minutes. That'll be my second workout of the day. I'm hoping and praying that I can keep my mood up high enough to do what I need to do. So, I don't think I'm going to say anything else tonight or like do another part. That's just the update for today. If you're with me, please stay with me because I do need the motivation. My last sort of journey into getting physically fit, I did it really, really well by myself. And I was doing the exercising twice a day. I was hiking, jogging, doing sprints every morning, and then calisthenics every night. And usually it was more like an hour and a half in the morning and an hour and a half at night. So it was like 3 hours. But it worked. It worked. I got strong. And then I had a death in the family. And then I got injured. And, well, life happens. And not always in the best way. Should I... Ooh, that hurts my arm. Should I get a... well, I actually have selfie sticks. But do you think I should use selfie sticks so I can hold this better? Or should I be right up here? Hello? I mean, you might be able to see my nose. Oh my god. Okay, so this is something that's very annoying. This is my bedroom right here. This right here is the insulation. Lots of little critters that like pulling out the insulation, and I think they put it there to protect them from the wind, but I don't want them underneath my bed. I don't want them there. The life of being, the realities when you are very poor and don't have the money to invest in better yet. I'm working towards that. But here, okay. That is our next door neighbor. Well, actually, they're on the corner. This is their second lot. Not last year, but all of most of 2019, we had squatters. There were, okay, not, that doesn't work. Forward. There we go. Trying to figure it out on the camera is crazy. But there were lots and lots of squatters. I think at like the highest or the largest quantity of squatters was probably 18 or 19. The smallest was 2. But they had taken over that property and they were coming onto our property and messing with stuff. They were going onto the other property and messing with stuff. Some really gross things. And our neighbors on the corner bought that property so they could get rid of the squatters and then clean it up. And it looks amazing compared to what it used to look. Because right there, right, okay. No! Right, oh, let's see. Okay, right around there used to be like this huge, like dog kennel that was filled with trash. Just trash. Like, I know my place looks kind of terrible, but things really haven't gone to plan here as we had hoped. My mom bought the property, planning on having a little cabin here so she could retire and come up here. And I brought in my RV, which is just gonna go wherever. We made it through the first summer. Can't say made it through the first summer. We started getting harassed by the planning commissioner telling us that we need to have everything cleaned up immediately. Talking about that, which has been here 20 some years, and they never bothered to contact the previous owner to get it cleaned up. So we started doing that, and then in March of 2018, my mom thought she was having a gallbladder attack. Ended up being some sort of itis. I can't remember what it was, but through them investigating that, they found out that she had stage 4 renal cancer. And so, yeah, spanner in the works. What are you gonna do? We still get harassed all the time by the planning commissioner. Although he hasn't been here in over a year, thanks to the pandemic. I'm like, little bit of a tiny silver lining for us. It's been one of the most hellish years for the entire world, but due to the Congress saying nobody can be evicted, they can't mess with us right now. And really, they don't like this, and they don't like my RV. So, like I said, my RV is going. I'm gonna have somebody come help me clean it out because depression issues, I don't want to be in there for a long period of time by myself. And with my mom having cancer, I don't want her to have to help me with it either. So that's gonna go. I have somebody who's gonna buy it for $300. When I bought it, it ran. I never actually started the engine myself because I knew from the previous owner that the transmission was going out, like it had already lost reverse. And Serenity, come on, baby girl. Serenity, come on. Dang it. Anyway, it had already lost reverse, so I never started it. But I knew that the engine was good. Now I've had it since 2014, so 7 years? In August it'll be 7 years. I haven't started it at all myself. So if anybody was going to try to get it running again, they would have to replace the transmission, which is over $1,000, I think, for this, if I remember right when I was looking it up. And then they would have to do a complete overhaul on the engine because you would need new gaskets and seals and everything. But the generator has an issue with the switch. It's 1978. The generator hasn't been upgraded or whatever since 1978, but it is a 6500 Onan. And if anybody knows anything about generators, they know that that's a really good, that's like a solid generator name. But yeah, so I found somebody, I had somebody come in and fix my furnace on, sorry, too many close-ups. I think I will have to use my my selfie stick next time. But somebody came up here to fix the furnace, and they actually wanted to buy the RV for $300, and I'm like, okay, fine, you can have the thing for $300. And then my neighbors just said that they want the headlight rings from the front, and I'm like, you guys can have whatever you want. They are generous with us. I will be generous with them. So yeah, that's gonna go. Hopefully within the next maybe month or two, that'll be gone. And then we're actually considering hauling this to my property in Colorado, so there's at least a starter of some kind. And then we'll just have to see how it goes. And then once those are gone, hopefully the planning people will just never come harass us. Oh, just gotta point out that little hump right there. Okay, back and forth, back and forth. That is so trippy. That's a hugel garden. If you've ever heard of it, it's where you put like lots of decaying trees and leaves and plants, anything that's organic matter, and you build it up and build it up and build it up, and then you cover it with topsoil, and then as the organic matter breaks down, it creates heat inside, so you can plant and grow things on hugel gardens a lot longer than other places. That's all for now. I am, well, all the rest of my dogs are out here now. My mom came outside, so let's see. We've got, that's Monkey. She's gonna get fixed soon, so hopefully she can gain some weight. That little handsome bugger right there, that is Henry. This, oops, okay, well, we're not gonna show her. Okay, now they just look like ants running around. That's my mom. It's my mom. Dragging trees. I'll introduce you to the other two later. Alright, so that is all. I'm going to say goodnight, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Fingers crossed that I can keep this up.